Welcome back to Karen's Place. Today we're going to do another waistband, and I wanted to show you more from start to finish how to do a complete waistband. This is what it looks like in the inside. They always give you extra material in case you want to let your pants out. They used to give you 2 inches of fabric in the inside. As you can see, this is all fabric that could be let out, excuse me. If you gain weight, then you don't have a problem with a lot of the professional dress pants. Only with dress pants. In jeans, you won't have all this extra to let out. But we're taking in today. So they have these little notches here. So we're just going to open that up. Most people use snips or scissors, or professionals use razor blades. So that's what I have today. Saves time and I can just zoom through it. So we're opening up these notches in the back of the pant. Open that up. Okay. Well, these are sewn down more than the other ones was. So we're just going to take out the stitching that they have in there. Usually it's a chain stitch. You could just grab the right stitch and it'll all come out. But we're just going to tear that open a little bit. So there you have it. That's how it looks when you open the inside of a tailored pants. Now right here is where the factory has them placed. See, this was what I mean about all this extra fabric could be let out. So if you gain weight, guys, don't throw your pants away. You'll always have extra fabric that you can let these pants out and you'll be good to go. But we're taking these pants in, like I said on the other pair of pants, I made my notches. I measured him. I use notches. Tailor chalk is what I was showing you, the tailor chalk, just to mark where you need them, how much you need them to go in. Some people use pins or what have you. I just think they're dangerous, so I like to use tailor chalk. So we're going to open these up, and I'm going to start sewing from down here because he wants some of his rear end to be in there. They're pretty baggy up in the top part of his behind. So we're going to start sewing from down here so we can create a flat, smooth backside. So we're going to come in and I hold it flat because you don't want more pucker. I hold it flat and I sew a little bit, put it together, and make sure it stays flat so you won't have unevenness. Because when you get up here in the waistband, you want to come in, but you want to come in evenly. So that's why I'm holding it like that. So when you come in, you'll have a straight stitch, and you want to just go as straight as possible. Back tack at the end, and there you go. Trim that off. And this is where I could have came in just a little bit more. So what I'll do is, because it still was a little bit of room there. So we're going to take in a little bit more. So again, we're going to start down here, come up, and make it all even. So when you come up, you're going to have a straight and even stitch. Because if you come in crooked, then your pant is going to be crooked on the back side of it. Okay. So what I do is I always go over it twice, just to give you that extra security in someone's backside. And I'm pretty much going over the same stitches to reinforce that. And there you have it. Okay. If you can zoom in for me a little bit, you'll see where I went over the same stitching to reinforce that. Now this is where I did the first stitching that was not close enough for me. So then what I'll do is I'll take out that other stitching that I don't need. So I'm going to do that pretty fast. Okay, now that we've taken out that extra seam that I missed my mark, you can always take that out and just continue. So now we're going to take out the factory stitch. And now I have my snips, which save you a lot of time. So what I'll do is, the factory always uses a chain stitch. So I'm going to grab that chain stitch and just pull it all the way out if I can find it. Okay, I'm on the wrong side, guys. See, there it goes. You just find that stitch and it'll pull straight out. And as you can see, they also double for reinforcement as well. So just pull that on out, get that out your way. All right. Pulls right out. So then you have all this fabric to open it up. This is where we want it to lie because our markings, as you can see, are right there. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have that part all finished. So this, you see these lines, that's where I've taken these pants in. And again, I'm not one for doing a lot of cutting out because these people have children and they probably need these later on. So what I do as a professional, I fit it back in there perfectly. And to do that, we have to come over here to the iron. Go. So I simply, this is my little mini ironing board for sewing. So I just simply fold my waistband back down in there, slide this over the top of my ironing board, and just do a quick press because you can see the markings met up where I wanted them to meet. So we're just gonna press that down just to make it look flat and make it look nice, and you'll never even know that these pants have been taken in. But you do have to press them and get that nice flat finish in the back of the pant. Ta-da! Okay, so basically we're almost done, and you can see, and now I'm pressing the inside so I can fit all this fabric back up in there and it won't be all puckered in his behind. There's a method to the madness. You see how flat that lays and nice that lays? So it won't be all in his way or anything. It's laying really, really nice. And then all we have to do is just hand stitch all this back up in there that was in there anyway. So we're gonna put that in there and press again so we can just make it stay in there. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. All right, so now we're at the last portion of this alteration. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whip stitch all of this back down by hand, so we will have a nice waistband. And we're just gonna do big whip stitches, and just make sure you don't go all the way through the pant. We're just gonna go through the pocket and the inside of the pant in order to get a nice whip stitch in there, and it'll look nice and professional, and you'll never know that these pants had even been taken up.